People say right now to go on vacation, man, it's too expensive. And I understand with inflation being as high as it is, food being the price that it is, it all makes sense. But did you know that the military will send you on a paid vacation? What? Stay tuned. Welcome back to Military Bred, where we talk to people and discuss military things. I'm your host, Patrick Montgomery, aka Mont. And if this is your first time tuning in to the channel, please feel free to like and subscribe. Click the bell notification to be notified whenever new content is being uploaded. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Man, I know I'm looking hella comfortable today, but you know, it was like 102 today, so man, it was brutal. So I hear this a lot, and it's starting to become super repetitive because, so me and my wife, we love to travel. We love going to different places or whatever, just experiencing new vibes. Like, we really be searching for the vibes, but we always looking for something different. But oftentimes I'm not gonna say we don't like going on vacation with one another, because we enjoy it. But it be oftentimes where we want to vacation with other people. We want other people to, you know, see what we enjoy, and at the same time see what they enjoy, to get another point of view. But it's like every single time that it comes down to us going on vacation with someone, it always boils down to the same thing. Oh, you know, we ain't got the money. We gonna have to save so we have the money to go. And it's always an excuse. But I started thinking about it more and more. I'm just like, yeah, people have all this negative stuff to say when it comes to the military, but the military will pay you to go on vacation. What do you mean? So it's two things in the military or whatever, and they honestly pay for your vacation. But let's go to the short one first. The military will send you on a rotation. Now, rotation is normally around like 9 months, could be a year, based on whatever location that you go to. But the military will send you to whatever this location is, whether it's for training, whether it's for, you know, honestly, normally like war, things of that nature. But they send you to these places so that, you know, at the same time you're getting this training, but you're not training 24/7. You're actually having time to do other things. Like, as soon as I got in the military or whatever, I made it to Fort Riley. I think we was training for like maybe 6 months, and they sent us to South Korea. Now, before going, like, I was already having anxiety because, for one, I mean, I'm going out the country, and two, I mean, I just got married low key, so I'm just like, this gonna be kind of crazy. But in the middle of going or whatever, like, the closer it got to that time, I'm just like, man, I'm really finna go to Korea. Like, who just, you know, get the chance to go to Korea? But I was able to go to Korea on the dime of the military. Dude, it doesn't get any crazier than that. You get to experience another culture. You get to experience another lifestyle at the expense of someone else. All the different things that I got to see while being in Korea, oh my God, it was crazy. Like, the views, man, honestly, the food was amazing too. I mean, the environment was kind of mid, but it was some places like Seoul that it was amazing to be able to see, to be able to witness. But I got to experience that from the military. I didn't have to pay for housing because I was in the barracks. Didn't have to pay for food because I had a defect. Like, all I really had to do was pay, you know, for different experiences that I wanted to pay for trying different foods, to buying souvenirs for my family. Like, I'm being able to do all these things at the expense of someone else for 9 months. Like, how hard is that? Being able to have an opportunity like that is crazy to me. But a lot of people will beg to differ. But another way that the military allows you to vacation at their expense is when you PCS. Dude, when you PCS, and it's crazy because when you get in the military or whatever, you get to do a dream list or whatever. And the dream list consists of 3 CONUS places and 3 OCONUS places. For people that don't know, you get to pick 3 places within the United States, and then you get to pick 3 places that's outside of the United States. But you're able to pick these places. A lot of times when you get in, of course, they don't give you the opportunity to actually go to these places at first. They normally will send you somewhere you may not even have on your list, and honestly, sometimes people really get lucky and get one of the places on their list the first time around. But a lot of times you won't get it. But with that being said, that's not the end all, because once you re-enlist, you're able to pick one of these places or pick from a list of different places to actually go to. You're able to pick up and leave from wherever you at now, and you get to move to another state within the US, a state that you may have not have been to, a state that, you know, you always wanted to see how it felt to live there. Like, the military is paying for it for you. People don't understand how expensive it is to move. And hence why so many people don't move and they stay in one location for a long time, because it is a lot of money to pick up and move to another location. But the military is giving you the money, like, and it's so crazy to me too, because the military will come move your stuff to another location. But even with that being said, now they even allowing you to ensure the things that you even move into your next duty station. So if something get messed up, they're going to reimburse you. They're going to give you this money back. They're going to allow you to purchase this thing. And honestly, based on image, you're able to buy a brand new stuff. I mean, that's a caveat to being able to move to another location. Why aren't people taking advantage of this? I understand, like, the military has its pros and its cons, but you're able to travel at someone else's expense. You get to see the world at someone else's expense. You're getting paid to move. You don't have to look for a job. You really, I mean, of course, if you're married or whatever, have a family, of course you have to look for houses within that area, but you can rent. And a lot of times, if you just put military on your application, you're going to get it because that money is guaranteed. So for you not to be able to pay your rent or lease or whatever is beyond me. But then you got the VA loan. You can buy a house in whatever location that you're in and live in that house throughout that time. And then when it's time for you to leave, you can rent and sell the house. But you're capitalizing. You're able to capitalize again on the military. Like, how are you not taking advantage of this? You want to travel? You want to see the world? Join the military. I ain't even gonna hold you. Again, the military ain't giving me no kind of money whatsoever, but they're able to see the world without having to go through the extremes of someone else, like a civilian that has to pay the money to pay a moving company to come move their stuff. And more than likely, it's going to be a little extra money too on top of that, because you want to make sure that you have insurance on the stuff that you are moving. Then on top of that, now you got to make sure it's so many different things that you have to get in line to move to another state, or honestly to visit another state, because everything is expensive now. Inflation is through the roof. Food is expensive. Lodging is expensive. Everything is an expense at this point. But you have something like the military that's willing to pay the money to move you around. And I know a lot of people are looking at the glass half full, because yes, I mean, of course it's going to be a little hard, because you constantly have to pick up and move. You have to find new friends, whatever duty station that you're going through. Your kids got to start over school. You got to pull them out of school. You got to put them in school somewhere else. It's going to be times where, you know, you got to leave your family behind and they can't go. But think about it. Think about the opportunity that you're getting, being able to travel for free. You really traveling for free. You getting paid to travel. Let's be honest. How bad is that? I could be crazy. I could be losing it. But let me know. Let me know if I'm just not looking at the situation as clear as I possibly can, and shed some light to it. Please leave down in the comments, you know, something I may have missed out, or, you know, maybe I'm not thinking clearly. Maybe it was the champagne I had earlier that got me thinking crazy. But let me know. Do you think it's a win-win to join the military to travel? Or do you feel like it's a waste of time and money? But let me know in the comments. But hey, thank you guys for tuning in tonight for another episode of Military Bred. Hey man, I got more to come, but stay tuned. Hey, Military Bred, y'all. Let's see.